Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, my name is Maureen and I'm Maren. So in today's video, we want to play you a video of a white woman addressing black people, and the words she says, we just want you to soak them in without anybody influencing you, and we want you to leave us your thought on the comment section. Just what she'll make you feel about the words she utters. Leave it on the comment section. So let's watch the video and then we'll come back and talk about it.
I pray to God that this does not come off as offensive to anybody, because I mean this with the utmost love and respect from the bottom of my whole entire heart. But when a black woman calls me baby, there is so much what kind of magic are you putting in there? Because that shit hits harder than crack. Every single time, every encounter in my life that I have had with a black woman where she calls me baby, I have never felt more loved and supported in my entire life. I feel almost imprinted on. Like, are you my mother? I will go to the ends of the earth for that woman. Okay? Ride or die. Because it may have just been a very quick one-time encounter for her. But for me, you don't understand. We're like this. How, call me, beat me if you gotta reach me, because I will do whatever. How can I be of service? Do you need a ride to church? Let me make reparations for my people, because I love you. And I don't know what it is, but goddamn, there's something so special about it. It's magic. I want to have that effect on people. That is beautiful. And I love you. And that's it. I don't know. I've never felt more safe and secure in my life. I love you.
So guys, you've watched that video and you've seen what the white woman had to say about her experience or encounter with a black woman. So before we give you our thoughts on what she said, let's just see how the internet reacted to what she said.
My whole entire heart. But when a black woman calls me baby.
I'm sure a lot of people have seen that video, and if you haven't, please go watch it, because she's 100% correct. There is something about when a black woman calls you baby. And I say this because over the course of my time in the workforce, I have had the pleasure and honor of working with some of the most beautiful, amazing, wise, intelligent, just wonderful black women. And they have been mentors to me, they have been friends, they have been teachers, they have been mother figures. I've worked with some of the most wonderful black women. And that feeling when they call you baby, oh my gosh. It is like a warm hug you didn't even know you need. And you know when they call you baby, you've done something right. You have done something right. And it is just the best feeling. But also, in my time, having worked with these amazing women, I know there is one territory you do not want to cross over into, and I mean this as respectfully as possible, because I have had it happen to me, and man, oh man, I never wanted to go there again after it. When they call you little girl, and you know as soon as they say it, little girl, or little girl, like you messed up, like you are about to receive a verbal admonishment like you've never received before, and you deserve it. You messed up, you fucked up, you did something wrong, and you are about to get a ass chewing like you've never received before, and you deserved it. Because when they whip out that phrase, that's it. It's a picture wrap. Yes. So I mean, that is the territory you do not want to cross over into. You want to stay in that nice warm envelope of baby, because then you know, again, you've done something right. And they say that it is a term of endearment, it is a term of love, and I welcome it just like that creator. There's just something about it. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to share and add to, yeah, she's right.
So guys, you've heard what these white people had to say about the subject. And before we play you what black people had to say about the same, what we think about this topic is, we've also had when black people call each other or call other people little girl, or they call other people baby. And for myself, I don't know about you, for myself, when they use that term baby, I feel like they use it to uplift a person. They usually use it to encourage a person, and I usually just love when they use that term on people, you know,
to show warmth and support.
Yes,
and
to
love.
show warmth, support and love, you know. And especially, you may ask, we are in Kenya, Africa, how could we have experienced this, you know? So we've seen it through Taylor Perry Medea movies, when she's telling people, you know, you know what, baby? Yeah, Taraji P. Henson. She uses that term very, very well. You know what, baby? You don't gotta go through this alone. You know, so I usually just love how the warm feeling it's attached to. So let's hear how black people perceived what these white people were saying.
And I believe this woman genuinely feels loved when we call, white people, or call anybody, when black women say baby, it is a loving term of endearment. However, I would love for white women to offer something in the same value. I would love for white women to not constantly be the people who are calling the police on us disproportionately. There have been 41 white women governors, not a single black woman governor. And I bet if white women were willing to vote for a black woman governor, we'd see some. White women hold 4.4% of CEO positions, black women 0.2%. I bet there'd be more if there were white women to support them in that endeavor. White women far outdo us in the wealth gap. And every equal pay day, you hear white women all the time saying, we earn 80% on the dollar, never acknowledging that figure is very specific to white women. When it comes to black women, API women, indigenous women, those numbers are different. They are the loudest voices against affirmative action, despite being equal or even greater beneficiaries of it. Every time, mostly, they choose race over gender. So if you like it when we call you baby, I want to tell you, we would love it if we could call you ally.
Woo! We definitely connect for social. God dang! Y'all is reaching. Y'all reaching on this one. And I made the comment the other day about the white guy that adopted the black baby and was like, can you help me with the baby's hair? Like, that's different. And I broke that down, okay? But before you even hear what I say, make sure you go and watch that video in its entirety, and maybe even the original video, because I did see the video on my For You page and I liked it and kept it moving. And she was telling no lies. So for somebody to be upset about this or to think that she was trying to be funny, she was not. She even made a disclaimer like before the video, just saying like, no disrespect. This is just how they make me feel when they say it. It was her truth, and where is the lie? Because I am a black woman myself, but when another black woman tells me or calls me, oh yeah, baby, it does something to my soul as well. It does. It gives auntie, grandma, everything's gonna be all right vibes. So basically that's just what I got from her. And if they got upset about that, I don't understand that at all. And the whole crack comment, like, come on now.
Every encounter in my life that I have had with a black woman where she calls me,
despite what society tries to force us to believe, all of us, even black women ourselves, we are literally magical. And it comes out in jokes. It comes out in side conversations, how powerful we are. Like I said before, enslavers of black women had black women breastfeeding their children. Our love is powerful. Our joy is powerful. Our peace is powerful. I'm telling y'all, everybody else sees it. We black women have to start seeing it ourselves. We've got to do the healing. We've got to fight for our right to love ourselves and one another, despite everything that the world has done to rip that from us, because they know what's up and the world needs us. And we should just go ahead and do them this solid and save the world for them.
but when a black woman calls me baby, there is so...
If you felt weird watching that, but then read the comments and felt bad for feeling weird, I'm here to let you know it's okay to feel weird because it's weird. I'm not going to question her intentions because I don't really care and my video is not about her intentions, but more so that we need to know our history. She was on to say that black women calling her baby makes her feel so loved and supported. And she even was on to say like, oh, I feel like or did you imprint on me? Like, are you my mother?
we're not your mammies. Please, I beg of you, read a couple books. Why do people feel this way, and why do they feel so comfortable saying it? Could it be that we remind you of a good time breakfast? Black women have historically been forced into caretaker roles while at the same time having their children taken away from them. This caretaker nurturing stereotype is actually what has inspired me to be like as unfriendly as possible. Black women are consistently called on to be nurturing, to be sweet, to be helpful, to educate people, while nobody does that in return for us. Nobody gives us that same patience. Baby, where do you think these thoughts and feelings come from? Could they be from watching movies like The Help or Song of the South, Gone with the Wind? Like, why was it said, and why was it so comfortable being said? And again, I don't really care about this person's intentions. I don't really care about anyone's intentions, but I do want people to like look at things historically and also in the present, because we still have modern mammy characters, or like the magical black friend who just always has some wisdom to depart. Like, girl, leave that boy alone. Oh my God. And what also just hit me, and is at the same time making me very upset, is that black women are historically deemed like caretakers, right? While at the same time being deemed unfit to take care of their own children. Oh, that burns me up. There were a lot of black women in those comments saying, oh, well, that's so sweet. You know, that's how we want people to feel. We want people to feel loved, da da da. I just want you to know that I don't feel that way. I'm not here to take care of anyone. I'm not here to educate anyone. Even though I guess I am educating right now, but not in a mammy way. Can't win, can't win. But this also frustrates me because I am someone who does want to like send love into the world and like get everyone vibrating at a higher level. But only if we can look back on our history and apply it to the present day. And things like this are doing the opposite of that.
So guys, just from the few videos that we've shown you, let me first address the white lady, right? So she was describing the feelings she has when black people call her baby, you know, and she describes it as an addictive feeling, a very good feeling, and she feels like she is very much loved when she is called that, and she has never been called that by her own people, but by the black community. And she further went on and said, because of how they treated her and how they addressed her, she wishes that she could do reparations to black people on behalf of her fellow people, you know, in essence, to say she has tasted the love of black people and it's quite magical and genuine. That was her feeling. And other black people agreed with her, and other black people tore her apart, you know. Some felt like that that was okay. They were not Black History Month, and that she needed to educate herself. The reason why they had to call, the reason why that baby word stuck with them is because it's what they had to do to make, back in the slavery days, to make white people comfortable around them, you know. So other people took it wrong, other people took it well, you know. And her fellow white lady said that she's worked in American Army with some black women, and she's also been referred to as baby, you know, and it made her feel uplifted, it made her feel good, it made her feel genuinely loved, you know. And I don't know if you've finished, but there's another point a black woman from the string of videos we just played you has brought across that we feel like is very important to highlight. The question she asked is for them calling the white people baby, you know, and knowing what in them and knowing what it does to them, when will the white people start reciprocating the same? What will the white people do for them to make black people feel loved, involved and cared for, you know? She talked about how many CEOs are represented by white women and how many represent the black community who are women, you know, and the number is very few. And she talked about if it came down to it, the white women would choose race over gender, gender being the common factor that unites both the black and the white women, them being women, right? But if it comes down to it, they would rather choose race, them being white, over them being women. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. If you're a white person and you're watching this, please let us know where do you stand on this matter. Do you believe you'd choose race over gender? And if you're also a black person watching this, we'd like to know your opinion. Do you believe white women would hang you out to dry and choose their own race when it came down to it, you know? And also let us know the intentions behind that is black people calling somebody baby. You know, I feel like it's quite an affectionate word to use on somebody, and personally I love it. I don't see any issues there. So let us know what you think about this video, your take on this video. You know, leave a like for us, and if this is your first time landing on this channel, please don't go away without subscribing to our channel. So until next video.